Hello and welcome to the WB Mason Coach Report on GoHofstra.com. Joined as always by the head coach of the Hofstra Women's Soccer Program, Simon Riddiough. Coach, welcome.
Thanks for having me, Lenny.
Coach, it's been a couple weeks since we last spoke. Start of CA season occurred. 3-1 in those 4 games, 9-4 overall. I started CA season with a bang, a 6-0 win over Towson, then a loss at James Madison, but you've rebounded with 2 consecutive wins over Delaware and then against UNCW. So 4 games in, almost the halfway point of the CA season. How do you assess your team's performance so far?
Yeah, we're not exactly where we want to be right now. We've had some good performances and some below average performances. We need to find that consistency, figure out what makes us consistently effective and stick to that game plan. And I think at times we get carried away with who we are, when and when not to press, when to bring the intensity and when not to. But overall I'm pretty happy with 3-1 in the conference. And I think at this stage of the season I can't ask much more.
I'm looking at these last 2 games, Delaware, and then away at UNCW, but at a neutral site due to the effects of Hurricane Florence. So Delaware, you grind out a 1-0 win with Miri Taylor scoring her first career goal, and then UNCW, you fall behind in the second half, down 1, but then rally with 2 quick goals late after the 70th minute. So just assess those 2 games and the 2 different aspects of the style to play.
Yeah, I thought Delaware, I thought the first half was very good. I thought we dominated play. I thought we put Delaware in positions we wanted them to be in. And I thought it was some of our best soccer we played all year. It was intense, it was with a purpose, we defended extremely well. And a fantastic goal from Miri. Lucy Porter got a throw in, did a fantastic touch and turn. Perfect cross, and Miri ghosted in at that front post and a fantastic header. So it was good to get on the board just before half time. Second half, we kind of panicked, which is unrealistic for us, or unfamiliar grounds. We tend to be comfortable in a lead, and we tend to be able to grind teams down and snuff out any opportunities. But to give credit to Delaware, they created some chances against us and they put us on the back foot. Why, I don't know. We just played nervously, and you've got to give credit to Delaware for adjusting and working hard. So ultimately happy with the result. Fantastic, excellent first half performance and a poor second half performance. We are fairly young. We've got the majority of the team are freshmen and sophomores, and maybe we'll put that down to immaturity right now, but it's almost the end of the season. We should be over that now.
Now, against UNCW though, to fall behind the goal, but no panic in that situation as you do storm back with 2 quick goals.
Yeah, and again, we kind of Jekyll and Hyde with our season right now. I thought it was a good CAA game. It was back and forth. We created some good chances in the first half. They scored off a PK to make it 1-0 with 25 minutes to go. And to be fair to them, they had a couple of chances straight after that to make it 2-0 and put the game to bed. But we started picking up a gear. We realised the urgency of the game and the importance of the game. And we got 2 fantastic goals, one from Miri again, set up by Lucy Shepherd, and then the second by what was it again? It was Sabrina Bryan off a corner kick from Jordan Littlepoy. So from my perspective, fantastic effort to come back from a 1 goal down in our conference with 20 minutes to go. That's pretty unheard of. And we found different ways to do it. We still need to work out how to game manage. There was times where we could have slowed the game down. There was times where we should have sped it up. But overall, pretty happy. And I've got to give credit to Wilmington and their staff for what they've gone through this last month, being on the road, being in hotels, practicing in random fields, playing a neutral field. For them to play as well as they did and make it a really competitive game and arguably deserve to get something out of this game is a testament to their staff and their players. They've done a fantastic job so far.
And now, doesn't get any easier this week with 2 games on the schedule, starting Thursday night at home, both home games. Thursday night, a rematch of the 2017 CAA Championship game. First place Northeastern, 4-0 in the league. They visit Hofstra Soccer Stadium. This has always been a big rivalry dating back to the America East days. So one that you're very familiar with. What's the key? What do you see in Northeastern? What's the key to this game?
Both games this weekend are huge rivalries. Northeastern have been a traditional power ever since our America East days, and Ashley's got them firing on all cylinders right now. As you mentioned, 4-0 in conference. They've played the exact same teams as us. So from a head-to-head perspective, they're doing a better job of getting results. We know it's going to be a battle, it always is. They're an aggressive blue-collar type team similar to us, and they've got sprinkled some special personalities in there, and it's almost a carbon copy of our team. We know it's going to be a battle. We're hoping we get a good crowd Thursday night. We're hoping the pep band come and give us some energy, which they've done a fantastic job of doing so far this year. And hopefully that will boost us and our team to victory, but it's not going to be easy, as we know. And then as I mentioned, we fast forward to William and Mary, who when we first got into the conference were the perennial power. And I'd like to believe that we've kind of caught up to that and made us a consistent thorn in their side, and it's going to be a good battle as well. Julie Shatford's a new coach. She used to be at Princeton, took them to a Final Four, so her pedigree is, you can't even argue about her pedigree. It's up there with the best coaches in the nation, and we're going to have to play hard and play fast and play Hofstra soccer to get a result there as well. So 2 very big games. We feel if we get 2 wins over the next 5 games, we'll make the playoffs, and that's always our goal. And if we can squeak a couple of wins this week, it puts us in a really comfortable position moving forward.
Is that something that you've had to talk with your team about, or is it something that's just kind of understood, the enormity of these games?
we always reevaluate goals and expectations and temper them a little bit. I think this team needs to see it from a game-by-game perspective and know overall, let's get to the NCAAs, let's get to the second round. It's almost too big a goal for them to comprehend. So we're game-by-game. They do know the enormity of getting first or second place in our conference is a huge advantage now with the new playoff setup. If we can get that, and this Thursday and Sunday will kind of guide us to whether that's possible. We know that we've got to take it game by game and just to get the job done.
All right, Coach, that's Thursday night at 7 p.m. at home versus Northeastern, and then Sunday at 1 at home versus the College of William and Mary. All games will be streamed on GoHofstra.com, and you've been watching the WB Mason Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com.